about a year and a half since I gave my mother this Vax Mach Air that I bought for £15 from Facebook. It's been refurbished, you've seen that before, and the after, and it has been plodding along ever since until I gave her the Gtech Air Ram and got told to take this away and get rid of it. Which is what I'm going to do. This video will be how to service a Vax Mach Air, whatever the U blah 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 number is that I put in the title. Let's get to it. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? This video is actually applicable to most of the bagless Vax uprights. This is pretty much technique 101 in how to care for a lightly used. It hasn't been abused. It has literally potted around upstairs, occasionally been brought downstairs for a deeper clean. It's doing quite well. So, first thing we shall do is we'll empty the bin and just get that cleaned up. Then we'll take the cyclone out of the bin itself and just pop that to one side. Then take the locking ring off. Then we'll just quickly clean up. Oh, I'm going to knock the bin over. This shroud. Which then has always just twisted, although it's not doing it now. There we go. Then you can just get inside it a little bit more. I mean, you'll probably need a second vacuum for this, otherwise you're outside with the brush, which isn't quite as interestingly fun. Then we'll take a look at the filter, which obviously looks like that. Now hopefully this isn't the first time you've ever seen this filter. If it is, you are probably eager just to buy a new one. This one shouldn't be too bad. It's been washed a couple of times. I'm hoping it'll vacuum up just a little bit better, enough just to sell cheap. I can't bother to wash it and wait for it to dry. That is fine. Absolutely fine. And that's the bin, the cyclone, almost taken care of. I'm just going to give them a quick wipe down and then I'll put them together and we'll move on to the next step. There is just another quick step that I've been reminded of, the inside of the cones, will be quite dusty. This one's not too bad. There are a few bits in there, but I can't be bothered because it's nearly Christmas at the time of filming this, and who has time to refurbish a vacuum at Christmas? Easter. It'll be nearly Easter when this video goes out. So I'm just going to shove the vacuum up it and bash it about. That is the problem with vacs. They do clog themselves up. I've had to have this apart once, I think, in the time that my mother's had it. Yeah. Right, let's move on to the second step. Next on the agenda is going to be in here. And we'll flick these tabs up, which releases the clips, and the top bit lifts off. And we're not too bad. There's only a couple of little strands of fluff and hair. Again, if you do this and you are greeted without a brush roll, but with just a mass of hair, you're going to have a fun time because it's not terribly easy to take the brush roll out of one of these. Let me just clean up that bit there. And that's all that's really needed for this part, except we're going to give the inside of this a wipe down because it will make all of the difference when it's back together. Just got some normal spray, kitchen spray, and an old cloth. Not aiming for perfection, just a bit cleaner, and we'll run the damp cloth all over here. I also have the piece that I never fitted after the original refurb, which is the cover for the LED indicator. So that can finally go back on. There is that. There is a filter under here, which is the post-motor filter. This one, as you remember, has warped, but it's been absolutely fine. Okay, we'll just... That'll do. Just pop that back in here. There's nothing wrong with that filter. Years of life left in that. Filters are quite cheap for these as well, I noticed. Oh, moving up the machine. Just to this seal here. Using our still just slightly damp cloth, we'll give that a wipe. And that's it. That's all we need to do to this. The hose is fine. There's nothing in it. It should go through that loop, but it makes it longer if it doesn't. Wondering if I might just tuck it back in so it doesn't look stupid, but I might not. Let's get ready for the... Put it back together and see... Well, it'll work roughly the same, but we can still see how it works afterwards. And once back together, it looks very much like this. And to show it works, I should... turn it back on the wall because I just remembered I hadn't done that. I've also got this, which was found the weekend just gone. The terrible but original tools for it, which I don't quite know how they fit on. There's only this one stupid clip. I think it's got to be a certain way round. That's it. Ish. Ugh. Just fit on, I don't care. There we go, it can be sold with that. So yes, these are very powerful. And I've knocked myself in the head with it several times when I've been cleaning a vacuum on older videos when I used to film at my mum's house. And it's come crashing down and belting me in the side of the face because yeah, they are brilliant floor cleaners. I mean, I'm assuming the bottom bit's still there. Yep. They are really good floor cleaners, very light. Very, very light. If you have an elderly relative, a second-hand one of these and then do this will be quite a good bet. So there we go. This is going to be listed on Facebook now, and hopefully we will never see it again, but it has done us well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please comment, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.